Ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Welcome back, my friend. This is BjjBrick. Quick. My name is Byron. Try to make that really dramatic. This week we're talking about as I get older. And then I finish that sentence. As I get older. Man, this one hurts. As I get older, I need to watch my diet. There's no bones about it. BJJ is a performance activity. Sometimes I think about our bodies as vehicles. You meet a true athlete, somebody who is lean and mean and fast, could perform for long periods of time. That is like a sports car or a monster truck or whatever you want to describe it as. And then, some days, you meet somebody who is the opposite. And they're darn near broken down next to the road. They're shouldn't be getting on the highway. It's like that car is just barely getting there. Be ready to pull over. So, as your car gets older, as your body gets older, it seems to me, for my experience, to be more picky with what I'm eating. And man, I've got a sweet tooth. Dang. I've got to watch out. Luckily, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu burns a ton of calories. But you can't outwork a bad diet, especially as you get older. I have some little simple rule. I don't drink my sugar because I eat it. Oh, man. So no sugar drinks. Those calories just go in too fast. So if it's a soda, it's going to be diet. I don't drink juice. I could drink some Crystal Light or whatever those little Mio things are. That's fine. Don't really dig those that much. Found a diet lemonade at Sam's. That's phenomenal. It's got no calories. But I just can't eat or drink anything I want anymore. When I was younger, when I was in my 20s, I could eat whatever I want. I'd eat 160 pounds. Boom. Could eat 2 big old cheeseburgers, every day of the week, 160 pounds. If I did that, I would gain 10 pounds over the course of the week. It's just, my body's changing. So is yours. It may not change in that manner, but if I want to perform like more of a sports car, I didn't say sports car, like more of a sports car of myself, I've got to keep my body in a reasonable condition. The driver could be super knowledgeable. You could have the best, and I don't know race car driver names, you could have the best driver behind the wheel. If the car can't do it, that driver's not going to win the race. You could know all the jiu-jitsu, out there that you need to know. You could have a great game, great system that funnels it right to your submissions. If your body can't perform, it's weak and feeble, as John Danaher would say. You're not going to be able to do what you want it to do. And I'll talk about this tomorrow. I don't feel like my body's falling apart. I feel like I'm getting better in jiu-jitsu. But it is getting more picky with what I put in the fuel tank. I still eat too much sweets. I still eat too many burgers. I think maybe if I really wanted to pick up my jiu-jitsu, cleaning my diet up another degree would be the best thing. But, obviously getting, sharpening technique and that sort of thing would be great. But just the idea that, hey, when you compete, when you go do something like that, people tend to really clean up your diet and then they feel really good. maybe I should do this. I did have a nice salad today for lunch. That was a good move. When I was 20, I don't think I had a salad for lunch in my 20s. That's not lunch. So the older I get, the more I need to watch my diet. And I know a lot of people who I work with. I work with a lot of physically fit people. And many of them are younger than me. And some of them will be drinking, sugar Pepsis or whatever. But eventually it either catches up with them or they switch. You can't have a poor diet. Your body can't maintain that long term. So think about what you're putting in your fuel tank today. Think if you're performing the way you want to perform. Think if you're myself, I think I'm a little heavy right now. I've started doing a little bit of weightlifting. Still running. Still mostly doing jiu-jitsu is my thing. That's why I have this podcast. But it seems like what I put in the tank is more important now more than ever. If you've enjoyed this podcast, consider supporting this thing on Patreon. It'd be greatly appreciated. I want you to have a great day, my friend, and stay sweaty.